Touchdown for Jill. You know, it is stupid as hell. What up, cuz? The kid hit a Riley on deck. All right, let me get comfortable. Let's get this shit popping. Memorial Day. You know what I'm talking about? Hold up. After these messages, we'll be right back. Sitting on bread, sitting on cash, sitting on stacks, getting money. After these messages, we'll be right back. Hero Burgers, Hero Best Pick Management this year, hands down. I don't know how you figure that, but okay. That's what you want to say. That's what you want to call it. Then you can have that. Sure, we won't know that until after the draft. So you're tanking. So see how much that means. Send Shoguns an invite.
Show giggity.
Show giggity. Van's epic playoff showing. Stanley favorite TD target. Atwell. Let me get a 2-2. Atwell. Cause when it's time to go, you know who put on the show. And it's in memory, you don't know we dealing with 2-2. Atwell. Hey, what's going on out there to my RDL5 members? What's going on out there to my Madden franchise Junkie subscribers? It's the kid, AntHits in the building big business. Hits in the building big business. Today on Memorial Day, man. So, tune in to the best show around on YouTube for Madden football. It's the motherfucking real talk. Well, we don't hold no punches back language, all that good shit. Leave the kids. Listen, man, put the women and children to bed and go looking for dinner. It's just that simple. Now, Memorial Day weekend, shout out to all the vets and all that good shit and all that. You know, my girl got a mean history lesson when it comes down to Memorial weekend. Now, if you are stuck at a barbecue that you don't want to be at, man, put a motherfucking big thumbs up on the motherfucking broadcast comments. If you somewhere right now where you don't want to be, you rather be somewhere the fuck else, put a shout out here, man. So if you stuck at an in-law's crib and they doing some bullshit and you ain't down for that bullshit and you just want to be home right now, put the big thumbs up in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about? Somewhere you don't want to be. Your wife got you at her family's crib. You don't want to be there because all you want to do is slap the shit out of her brother, shit like that. Put the thumbs up like that, you know what I'm saying? Or if Mom Deuce got you out right now and you somewhere you don't really want to be, they out there doing bullshit and they cooking hot dogs with no barbecue sauce, hamburgers with no motherfucking no type of nothing in it, just an all burnt grilled hamburger, and they just give you that with a roll, talking about they on a keto diet or something. Put your thumbs up. You know what I'm talking about? If you somewhere right now where they drinking old Milwaukee's, put your thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? If you somewhere right now that you don't want to be right now, and they serving in the barbecue, they serving some bullshit potato salad, and you know that shit terrible, put your thumbs up. If you are somewhere right now and you watching the man on the grill, whoever's on the grill, and his wife got a big ass glass with wine in it, you know she's gonna be on some bullshit today, put your thumbs up. If you are at a barbecue right now and you know they don't not cook, put your thumbs up right now. You know you ready to eat some bullshit and you gotta force that shit down your throat in front of them, and they watching you take every bite of that shit, and you don't like the food and you gotta fake the funk right now, put your thumbs up. If you at work right now and your boss know damn well you shouldn't be at work right now, so you looking at him and want to slap the living shit out of him, put your thumbs up. If you driving home right now and you listening to the real talk, and you stuck in traffic because you got a whole bunch of other motherfuckers on their way to somewhere they don't want to be, holding up traffic and shit, put your thumbs up. In your comment section, thumbs up. But what I can tell you is right now, man, we are in the wild card round. That's over with. The wild card games has been played. It was some good football, good playoff games. We got a lot to talk about, especially with the playoff games. Just a recap on the season, week 17. Hero Burgers tanked all year, tanking ass Hero Burgers and shit. Tanked, man. The bus moves. He made a comment about Show Giggity. Oh man, you're in the playoffs with all Ravens players. Watch what Hero Burgers do with Raider players. I'll tell you the difference between the Ravens and a Raiders player. The Raiders make his players play. The Ravens build his players to play. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. So we got some teams in the playoffs. Let's look at the playoff tree, see what's going on. Ignore the scores right now. Let's just talk about the teams in the playoff tree. Okay, all right. So you see some things going on over here. Games has been played right now. You got the Chicago Bears with the 1 seed in the playoffs, and the first time in RDL 5 history are sitting in the playoffs. Not only are they in the playoffs, they're in the 1 seed. The LA Rams, the Bucks were in the playoffs. The Cowboys, the Cardinals was in the playoffs. The Panthers, the Seahawks were in the playoffs. You go back to Young Mon, you got Coach Carter, my boy Corey. You got D West with the Cowboys. You got Booney with the Cardinals. You got Cousin Ty with the Panthers. You got Hollywood, Sean A1 with the Seahawks. As you slide over here, you got me as the Ravens. You got my boy King Falky as the fucking Chargers. You got Young T, the Demon, legit demon kid with all the damn Super Bowls right now. And he's on the last tour with his quarterback, Trevor Lawrence right now. It's the Trevor Lawrence tour. If that boy do not throw for 500 yards a game like he always claimed he could do with Trevor Lawrence on his sending out party, then you ask, bro, I don't give a fuck what you did. You accomplished everything. But if you can't send that man out, because I know what's gonna happen. You nervous now, so you gonna run the ball 50 fucking times in the next 2 games, if you get to the next 2 games. But we want to see the Trevor Lawrence tour, man. He's been the best quarterback all year. We want to see him continue to play like the best quarterback all year. Send him out with a going out party. We're trying to see him get the Super Bowl MVP if he gets to that point right now. So we'll go back. We'll tell you what he did in his first playoff game on his tour on his way out. And then he leaving Las Vegas, and he's not mad about it. It's not like a situation that's forced upon him. He's happy with the leave right now, man. He's going to go play for well, it ain't the real Hoodie coaching right now. The Hoodie not there anymore. They got their great nephew, part of the family. You know, somewhere along the line, Bill Belichick has somebody in his family that got down with some black people, and we got a light skinned ass, ludicrous looking ass nigga, Hero Burgers. And he's the product of 20 beers too many and 10 shots at the bar. And Bill Belichick's niece woke up like, I fucked a black person. And they got Coach Hero Burgers. Oh God. Oh God. So anyway, you got the Hoodie over there busting moves right now. But Trevor Lawrence said he wanted to be a New England Patriot before it was all said and done, and he's getting his wish in RDL. Remember, virtual football, so my imagination runs high when it comes down to playing the video game. We're playing a video game. We have scenarios. We have conversations. If you're not in the league and you don't take Connect the Franchise Mode serious, then you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you are one of those die-hard Connect the Franchise Mode players, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and that shit's right up your alleyway right now. So Trevor Lawrence is on his way to New England, and can he win his 5th Super Bowl in the process of that? Not only win his 5th Super Bowl, can he be the guy that put up numbers no quarterback has did through the entire playoffs? Can he do it? Which is, you know, throw for a high amount of yards and touchdowns each playoff game. He already got past the Broncos. We'll check out stats and all that stuff later in the show to see what's going on. But right now, man, can we all give a really good shout out, man? The guys that's watching, y'all here, man. Man, post in the comment, man. Just you know, just a shout out to Miss Goodell, man. She's part of my comments of having to be somewhere she don't really want to be right now. And all she want to do is be home with her hubby and chilling right now, right? And they got her somewhere the fuck she don't want to be, where the macaroni salad terrible, the potato salad terrible, the cheeseburger don't got no cheese, it's dry as fuck. You bite into that motherfucker and you taste all grill, that type of shit. The hot dog, little as a motherfucker, you know, like that little real skinny ass hot dog where it looked like a vein and shit. She's somewhere right there with that she don't want to be. She's somewhere where the motherfucking host of the barbecue made their famous macaroni and cheese for no fucking reason, and that shit tastes like motherfucking school lunch. I just had a burger for the burger buddy. You. Now, we in the best league around, hands down. Don't ask nobody, find out yourself, bro. When you get in the playoffs, things go down right now, man. She going through it. Oh my God, she going through it. Young Camden, she don't want to be the fuck there at all. I promise you, she doesn't. All right, so here we go, man. Let's talk about some of the games. All right, so we had to have a forced win here in the first game, which was 2-7. Rams versus the Bucks. Had to be a forced win game because Coach Corey is moving. He moved from out of Tennessee and shit. I'm glad he got out of Tennessee because everybody in Tennessee was in the Capitol riot. So that means you was in the wrong area. You don't need to be out that motherfucker because they was coming to your house next. So he packed up and moved because they started talking about get all the black people the fuck out of Tennessee because them motherfuckers is Trump supporters and not the right Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some good Trump supporters out there. Don't get it fucked up. They that Marjorie Taylor girl, whatever her name is, they those them type of people. So they all in Tennessee. Every last one of them motherfuckers that went in that Capitol was from Tennessee. Trust what I'm telling you. You don't believe me? Look the stat up. I guarantee you 80% of the people that ran in that Capitol building was from Tennessee. Not the Tennessee. Not that Tennessee. You know, the guys that sung that song, not that part of Tennessee. I'm talking about the part where it's like, you know, where you pull up and shit, and you go into the diner to go get something, some coffee and some egg whites and shit like that. And as soon as you walk in, everybody stop what they doing and look at you and shit. And you go make an order and they go, white pies only. Well, how much would it take to turn one of these white pies into nigga pies? White pies only. Yep, that's where she at. The one where the ladies say to me, you are the only 10 I see. He corny as hell. You don't get out of there, Nano. That was the lamest fucking joke. You don't get the fuck out of here. White pie only. White pie only. So we don't check on stats when the game that wasn't played though. But here's the game. First of all, shout out to Boone. My boy Boone had a gender reveal party yesterday on Facebook. Didn't even tell me his wife was pregnant and shit. Shout out to Adrian. Spitting out another one, going to spit out another one of Boone's seeds and shit. Because Lil DJ looked just like Adrian. But shout out to Boone. That's why it took a little time for him to play his game yesterday. He was too busy finding out he having a baby girl and shit. And the look on his face was priceless. If you're not on Facebook and friends with Boone on Facebook, you know he's going to love the shit out of his daughter. Let's not get that wrong. But you know, when you're looking for a boy, another boy, and you know how we are as men, we want a boy. Yeah. We want another one we can raise to play football and all that good shit while you send that man on a dummy mission. I thought it would be a good mission. It wasn't too much of a dummy mission if you really took a look at what he was sending you. I thought you might have looked at that and saw an AntHits situation in there, but maybe you didn't. Maybe I was wrong. Sent him on a dummy. Sent that nigga go get a loaf of bread type of mission. Oh God, man, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Ramon, what do you want, Ramon? What?
Why you not over Trudy's?
What? Cause I didn't know y'all was having shit over Trudy's. Then I'd have been somewhere where I ain't want to be eating a motherfucking dry ass burger, motherfucking little vein ass hot dogs. What's up, cuzzo?
We too big to be eating them little ass dogs you talking about.
Man, and then JoJo there, so by the time I got there, it would have just been milk left.
Look, JoJo, so he talking, he ain't listening.
He don't never listen with his red ass lips.
It would have been milk left if you was there. Oh, Ed. Oh, this is Ed Dreesen. Oh, this cuz. Ed.
What's up?
Man, oh, yo, Ed. Let's chill. I had to hit my boy. Oh, this stroke. That's fucking...
Yo, is Strokes with y'all? I know he got a big ass bump on his neck or something. What's wrong? Where Gene at? Yo, Gene still got half a baby coming out his neck.
I started laughing, but I said, yeah, Rocky did that shit.
Yo, hey, Mom.
I heard this football shit. Yo, nigga, you could be on TV.
Hey, Mom.
This shit so live. Yo. Yeah, he right here, yo.
What's up, Joe?
Yo, Ed.
What?
I swear to God, nigga. Yo, go for it, dog. I ain't... Look at that talent, the way you was talking.
That nigga's drunk as fuck already.
With the people storm right now.
Where Moon at, Joe?
I am. I'm soft a little bit, man. I'm drinking 100 proof straight, motherfucking no tip.
You already know you. Every time you drink, your foot get bigger.
Yo,
What?
I said if Ed was here, G, you wouldn't say a goddamn word.
Yo, Gene there? Is Gene there?
Yo, he ain't here right now.
I was gonna say, yo, he still got half a baby coming out his neck.
That nigga filled out. I go fight God, but he was there, but
Man, y'all niggas feeling it right now, man. Tell Moon I'm on a real talk. Tune in. Hey, JoJo, do Gene still got half a baby coming out his neck? This nigga got alien.
Remember you said it looked like he got burnt with a hot slice of pizza.
Oh my God, where Eric at? Yeah, he had a little baby alien coming out his neck. Yeah, that's what I just asked you. He still got it?
Yeah, Drake said that shit stuck.
That shit popped and smelled like shit. I'm fucking walking around here with an alien on his neck. What the fuck? Yo, I'm out of here. Y'all fucking my show up. Anyway, family ain't shit. They fucking fry right now. So let me get to it right now. Again, congratulations to Boone, man. He just found out he having a daughter, a little Boonetta and shit. So his intentions was really somewhere else, not giving him an excuse. He shouldn't have played the fucking game. He should have waited to the day to play that motherfucker, but he didn't. He hopped on last night and did what he did. Simple as that. So as you can see, we gonna dig into it right now. You know me, man. I gotta get to the get-tos. We gotta find out who did what, when, where, while in these games right now, man. So when you watching guys rock, you look at big time players on the field. So Kyler Murray is a big time player on the field. Travis Etienne is a big time player on the field. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, I don't know what the matchup with Sean Wade, how that will work out for him and all that, but we gonna find out. We'll see what's going on. I don't know. You know me, I think players make plays Big time players make big time plays in big time moments. That's all it comes down to. And if you can make some plays in a big time moment, then we can get shit popping. So I'm about to get it popping right now. You know, get the little NFL music popping right now, and we get into it. Box score, simple as this. D West went the fuck off on offense. 531 yards to Boone's 271. 72 rushing yards to Travis Etienne doing what he do. 187. 199 in the passing game. Got shiz nut. 344 for the Cowboys. They was balling. 16 first downs to 7. Oh my God. 531 to 312. 1 turnover to 3. That's the game. You already know how that go. Who shit it? 128.8 QB rating. 379. 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. Kyler Murray was 229, 2 touchdowns. He threw 3 picks in the game. In the run game, Travis Etienne did touch the ball 19 times out of the backfield. 187 average, 9.8 yards to carry, 2 touchdowns. Is it true? Boone can't stop the run. Seems that way. Seems like when a guy play him and having big time numbers, he goes in situations where it just doesn't work out for him. Mr. Martin, 6.1, 55 yards and a touchdown. That wasn't getting it done. CeeDee Lamb went off, 7 catches, 179 and a touchdown. Whittington III, Esquire, the lawyer, 5 catches for 125 and a touchdown. And then Brendan Rice said, man, my daddy played big. And like my daddy, nothing about play big and playoffs, so do I. Now I'm playing for the team that was his rival, but so what? 5 catches, 104, 2 touchdowns. Then you come down here to Noah Gray, the tight end with 1 catch for 29 yards. Was that the tight end that lay for the touchdown? On defense, what happened? I care about sacks. That's it right now. I just want to see what the sacks look like. 1.5, 1.5, 1. Boone was getting to the quarterback. D West got there himself. Preston Brown got there as well. Then you had a half a sack and a half a sack there. So then the 3 turnovers comes down to Cisco. Trey Brown, the most underrated corner in the league, and Chris Steele balled out, and then Byron Murphy did his thing. So as you can see, the Cowboys move on to the divisional round as the Cardinals take the back seat, and they gotta go sit on the couch and watch the playoffs throughout right now. Slide on down here to the 63-14 game, bro. Listen, like I'm gonna say like this is the going away party for DK Metcalf. You play DK Metcalf the rest of this playoffs, then he's 28 years old and you get rid of him. Simple as that. So with that being said, we got to take a look, because I didn't watch this game, but what I heard was DK every 5 minutes going to fuck off in this game. Box score 550 to 325, 352. We'll talk about that a little bit. 171 to 110, 379 to 242, 19 first downs to 20. 575 to 371, 6 turnovers is the ball game. You get to it. Ugalele had a 140.2 QB rating, 6 touchdowns, 1 INT. On the flip side, Trevor Lawrence got shut, 42.5, 6 picks. In the run game, Wheaton 21 carries. He gave him playoff carries, 21, 167, 2 touchdowns. Trey Sanders had 11 for 84. McCaffrey 4 for 18 and a touchdown on his way out the door as well. But in the receiving game, big time players make big time plays. Trying to tell you, from what I heard, the guys that watched this game, this guy was on fire all game long. He was unguardable. Who I say Trevor Lawrence to? I said DJ Ugalele and Trey Lance. My bad, Trey Lance. You know, talking fast, sometimes I fuck up. Players fuck up too, dog. Players fuck up too. Anyway, get back to it. My bad. I ain't want, Trevor Lawrence. We'll talk about him a little later. But 8 catches, 254 yards, 31.8 yards to catch 3 touchdowns. Somebody was going fucking dummies with their receiver. I'm not mad at this, man. This is the Go Farewell Tour too. Real niggas do farewell shit when they getting rid of a player. Simple as that. You make him ball out. You give him his last shot to be great. Simple as that. Because the chances of them players being great after they leave the spots they at, it's a big chance that they just going to their funerals. Now talking about, yeah. So, but on the defensive side of things, the nigga has 6 INTs, so we just gonna show that. I ain't gotta show too much more. Matt Hankins is becoming the #1 corner over there, 3 picks. My boy Tyreek Austin K from Camden had a pick. Hamlin from the Ravens had a pick. Dante Jackson, old ass, had a pick, and Sean Lee had a pick as well. No funeral home. They go to funeral homes. Trying to tell you right now. If I'm the Seahawks, I'm sending the motherfucking DK to you. Why? Because I know I ain't got to worry about DK no more. And everybody in their division, y'all division, should be happy if he go to the 49ers. Because he ain't going to be the shit he was over there for the Seahawks, I'll tell you that, at all. Not gonna happen. Sorry, Nano, you my boy, but I gotta keep it 100 right now. Graveyard spot. That's the best trade the Seahawks made this year. Promise you. All right, we come out of that game, man. We keep it moving over here to the AFC right now. And in the first game, 2 versus 7, 43 versus 33. The last time they played a lab game. This is how this went. Fuck that. He played your computer. That's just lab. Oh well, you gonna hop on headset with me? It's up to you. Anyway, fuck that. Fuck gonna play your computer and shit. Try to steal a motherfucking MVP. Let's go. All right, well, I want my receiver to shit. All right, no problem. You do, this is T. You do know he wouldn't have did this in real life, right? Like, he probably would have had 2 catches the whole game for like 10, 15 yards. That's about it. Not no 10 catches for 450-something yards, 6 touchdowns. That's me showing you some love because Falk shouldn't have played your computer. And matter of fact, they did the same thing back in week 1 or 2, right? Didn't they do that? I mean, season 1 or 2, they didn't broadcast their game and they labbed him and Ant. Yeah, bro, do the same thing. Let's do it back. Well, we ain't doing that no more. Now you got to play me for real, cuz. And when you play me for real, this is what's great happen. 516, I'm going to still get the same stats I got when we labbed. 516 to year 218. 65 yards is because I didn't feel like running. Year 89, yeah, you know, cleanup duty. 451 to 129. 10 first downs to 14. Do I need to stay there? No. Trevor Lawrence, 459, 5 touchdowns. Come on, bro. Really? Oh yeah, T about to start running. He ain't got it no more throwing the ball. That shit's over with. You ain't gonna be able to survive through the playoffs throwing 7 of them things. You just played butt ass Garantano and he threw 5 back. So you got away with it. But damn, bro, this don't look good right here, T. Let me find out you losing it throwing the ball right now. Maybe I shouldn't hype you up to motherfucking give Trevor Lawrence his going away tour right now. Maybe I should just let you go ahead and run the ball 30 times a game and go back to your MC8 shit because it ain't looking good right now, my boy. That doesn't look like some T numbers right now. So either you just didn't give a fuck and knew you couldn't lose this game at all and didn't give a fuck, or I don't know. Can you go to the next game and play the Colts and throw for 500? Or do you gotta give your running back 21 carries to beat him? Which one is it gonna be? Nah, I'm asking a real true question right now, man, because you the guy right now, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I salute you being a guy right now, but I'm testing you right now. Can you go into that Colts game and throw the ball all around the park, or do you have to give your running back 21 carries? Because I don't know if you can beat the Colts with 7 picks, bro. Just me asking the question, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, run game, again, 12 for 43. That's him not really showing no love to him. He don't care. He know he can do it. Nah, he's got to run the ball. He turn ball over 5 times. Over. Man, I believe in my defense. My man. All right, so let's go see what happened in these picks right now, man. 2 for the Bull McCall Wright on his way to motherfucking New England, 2. Andre Selden had 2. Brian Mills had a pick, as always. Akeem Dent pick. Rochelle had a pick. Calvert had a pick. Johnson had a pick. Jones had a pick. And Wade had a pick in this game, man. He can beat the Colts with 20 picks. Damn, disrespect. See how these niggas be, man. Usually when you see a comment from them, they put that little demon emoji up to let you know who they are and shit, you know what I'm saying? But we know who they are and in the league. They ride out for each other just like we ride out for ours, you know what I'm saying? And he said 20 picks, bro. He could throw 20 picks against the Colts and that shit don't matter. He's still gonna air the Colts. Simple as that. Well, I want to see Trevor Lawrence go the fuck off because he deserves it. The farewell tour. That's what you should title all your games from now on. Lawrence, the farewell tour. Bitch. Emphasize the bitch. Simple as that. Alright, man, here we go. We come out of that game and we get to some shit that I didn't expect to happen whatsoever right now. So the 52-14 ass whooping right now over here. Boy, let me tell you how this went. 382 offensive yards total to 148. 38 on the ground, 282. This guy ran the fuck out the football. 110 to 100. 7 first downs to 12. 229 total to 471, 5 turnovers to 1. The Colts defense was out there running around having it. 158.3, damn near perfect QB rating, 103 touchdowns, no picks. Threw 5 for 6, so he was perfect, 83%. Simple as that. He didn't throw the ball much. He relied on the run game. It's just, man, when you got the Colts and you got a young team just put together, for the most part, in the playoffs, you got to rely on your run game heavy. 23 carries for Devin Ford, the guy out of free agency that nobody was thinking about whatsoever. whatsoever. Sitting in free agency. One of those guys that you want a gift. Here's your gift. The gift comes to Devin Ford. Put him on Superstar. Simple as that. 23-204, 8.93 touchdowns. Balled out. Noah Kane in the building too. Now we got Noah Kane from the Bucks to be able to play somewhere where he'll get carries. 75 yards, 8.3. And then Emmanuel Henderson had 8 for 22.5, 2 touchdowns. Them 2 touchdowns ain't worth it when you average 2.5. That's the struggle. That's why they got aired. 1 catch, 56 yards. Grimes, no real reception yards going on over here. It was a go-get-it ball that got thrown for a touchdown with Grimes, and then the ball got loose backdoor on a straight bomb for a touchdown over here. The receivers kind of got shut, if you really think about it. The Colts receivers were shut because they didn't throw the ball all game long. But Marco Wilson had 8 tackles. Ward had 7. My boy Denzel Ward is on his way out the building. I think that was a really good trade by the Browns. I think he did a really good move at 29 years old. It's time for to get rid of these type of players and let Marco Wilson be your new number 1, and you got backups already that can play at a high level for you. So I like the move, man. You get an extra draft pick this year and a future first. Love it. So as we move on from this game, this was an ass whooping. 50 burger. The first 50 burger of the playoffs? Nope, I'm lying, because we come slide over here and we talk about the 63-14 game right here. That was a motherfucking 60 burger. So we had a 50 burger here, and then we had a game nobody expected to go this way whatsoever. We got to dive deep into this shit real fast, man. Hold up. So I'll ask y'all that's watching right now. Falky played a 7-point game with the Jets right now. Was this Falky not locked in and the Jets locked in? Or was this a good ball game right now, man? Like, does this show anything that we need to be worried about, concerned about, anything like that? Or do we just give the Jets credit that he came out focused? He talked about it on the Real Talk that he was going to be focused in this game. He felt like he had the team to play in the playoffs right now. They was going at it. Look at the box score. 3-0 in the first quarter, 17-7 in the second, tied third quarter, tied fourth quarter. So without that second quarter, man, who knows? But 342 yards to 250, 82 rushing yards to 52, 260 to 198. Tied on the first downs, yards damn near even, turnovers even. You see what I'm saying? Somebody played really well this game right now. Shador 115.7, 260, 2 touchdowns and a pick. My player Marcus Holmes 69.6, 211, 1 touchdown, 2 picks in the game right there, man. That was the downfall. Najee Harris 16 carries, 77 yards and a touchdown. Tony, I don't know why Israel ain't touched the ball this game, but I heard he forgot he was not starting and put him in late. Whatever, you ain't show my fucking my player no love. But Warren Newman, Mighty Mike, 3 catches, 102 and a touchdown. Woo baby, somebody called a woo baby. 5 catches, 101 and a touchdown. Somebody called a woo baby. But these fucking Jets was playing well. George Pickens and Brew McCoy both was playing well. Heard George Pickens is on the block, and if he is on the block, he's the hottest receiver on the block this year. Eskridge, 3 catches, 47 yards. Israel caught a touchdown out the backfield. Defensively, man, they both was balling. We had 10 tackles from Keely Ringo to save the corner. Tackle for losses. Let's see who had it. Marcus Williams did it. Sacks right now. Patrick Queen had a sack. Patrick Falk had a sack. Khalil Mack had a sack. And these guys, those old guys, get to stay as long as they playing playoff games. They get to stay high how they are as far as their attributes. I mean, you know, their abilities, superstars and all that shit. Them 30-plus-year-old guys drop, but they get to keep those guys because they're still playing. Patrick Queen had an interception. J.C. Horn had a pick. Priester, the rookie, had a pick as well in this game, man. Big time ball game. They rocked out 24-31. So that takes us over here. I'm not going to talk about the scores. I know both these games were played already. Queen went out with the play of the week. All right, so that leaves us with the matchup. So the Bears versus Seahawks, Demon versus Demon. Over here, the Rams versus the Cowboys, Demon versus Demon, Uncle Demon versus Demons. And then over here in the AFC, the divisional round matchups is 1 seed versus 5, Hat versus Hat, Ravens versus the Chargers and Coach Falky. And then you got Hat versus Demon, number 2 versus 3. And this is the intrigue game of the day right here. Both games over here are tough games to watch. Really good games to have to pay attention to, but this is the game right here. This can be a disrespectful game. If I'm T, I know my boy that got the Bears don't like this guy. Y'all call him Shitter Stain. Y'all say he more than a shit stain. He's a shitter stain. So because of that, I should be seeing y'all. So somebody should be one of them fucking go dummies in this game right now. But not so fast, my friend. Not so fast, my friend. The Colts is ready to play some football, so we shall see how this go right now. This is going to be a good matchup around 7 o'clock tonight. Tune into it, man. 3 hours away, 2.5 hours away, you know, whatever the case may be. But tune into it. 2 vs 3 is the game to watch. This will be on our Facebook page, our Facebook group page, Madden Franchise Junkies, the Facebook group page. This game will be posted there for those that are not in the league to be able to see the game, man. Tune the fuck in. It's that simple. The Raiders have to travel for the first time in their playoff history in RDL. They have to travel on the road to Indianapolis to play the Colts. They're going from Vegas weather to Indianapolis weather. Well, you got to put your bubble coats on and cold up. Colts is going to get embarrassed. Don't hype him up. I ain't hyping him up. I'm hyping up greatness. I'm hyping up how great is T. Can Trevor Lawrence dot for 500, 6 touchdown passes, or do he got to resort to the run game? We shall see. I'm talking about we shall see. Do they show player of the weeks during these weeks? So let's go see who did what in week the wild card week, stat wise, to see what players did what, man. Yes, sir. Week 18. So DK Metcalf went off. He got player of the week in the playoffs. Wild card round. 8 catches, 254. I told y'all this earlier. 31.8, 3 reception touchdown. Hankins, the cornerback, had 4 tackles, 3 interceptions in that game. Ford went off. 23 carries, 204, 3 rushing touchdowns. And Patrick Queen, 5 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and 1 touchdown. They are your playoff player of the weeks right now. Salute to these guys. They balled out, man. Majority of them are still playing. The only team that is not playing anymore, and they had a hell of a playoff run, hell of a season, and a hell of a playoff game. Man, he stood up to the motherfucking beast and played a really good game. Shout out to Shoguns with those Jets right now. We got a lot of trades coming up, and we gonna see who's who right now. And we gotta talk about things that I want to talk about, cause that's what I do. So if I look through the stats, I mean the teams right now, we go here. So we look at draft picks right now. So the Patriots are sitting at 1 right now. When we're hearing the trade rumors is Trevor Lawrence is going and Mikal Wright is going for this first, plus some other stuff that we'll talk about once the trade is made. So that'll lead the Patriots from the number 1 pick outside of that, but they'll still have pick 26 for the Seahawks. So they'll still have a first round pick going on right now. At number 2, I think it's the Dolphins sitting at 2, so we'll go to the Dolphins. Dolphins sitting at 2 right now. This is a hot pick right here as well too. I don't know if he's fielding any trade offers right now, but I'm quite sure his DM blew the fuck up already. Niggas is trying to get up there to that number 2 pick for sure. For what, I don't know, but we'll see. But he got the 2 and the 25th pick right now. The Dolphins lost a real big piece of their offense with their left tackle going to the Cowboys. So I would think that they will be trying to get a good lineman, not through the draft, maybe through free agency or something else. Maybe they'll get one the same way they lost theirs through the offseason free agency. But they're sitting at number 2 with the pick of the litter with another first round pick with 25 as well. The 3rd pick, that's 6. Remind me, I'm coming back to the 6th pick. Who has the 3rd pick in this draft? I want to see. Nope. Jaguars 7 and 14. Nope. 4 and 20. Nope. 9 and 30. 8 and 40. There we go. The Vikings are sitting at 3rd right now. What does the Vikings need in the draft right now? They don't need a quarterback. They don't need a running back that high. They damn sure, I mean, they could go receiver, but they don't need one. They kind of saw that tight end. What this line look like? They young and good on the line right now for the most part, so they don't gotta go line. D-line, they got Dallas Turner, who's a dog. I got Andre Anthony. They lost my boy Bill Convery. D tackles. Janarius Robinson, Jonathan Allen. And Jonathan Allen is going to drop D tackle could be a good pick for these guys, but I definitely think linebackers is what they should be going to go get. Drew, what's up, bro? Big time trade by you. I could see the fucking Vikings going to go get them another receiver, but not through the draft. Maybe use some type of trade bait to go get this guy right here. Imagine that with the young rookie they got right now. They go get him, George Pickens, right now. Oh my God, this would be a nice little move. That was a big boy trade, Drew. That was a smart trade, in my opinion. Because you know how to draft, you know how to keep a team together. A 30-year-old, pretty much, you kind of got to steal, in my opinion. Just my opinion, though. You don't have to agree with me. Where the Packers are in the top 10, I know that. But the Vikings probably can go, I would say they can go receiver, but a trade. Maybe use a trade bait situation going on right there. Who the fuck has the 3rd pick? Anybody know? Football team got the 5th. Ravens got the 4th. Saints got the 13th. Nano, who had the 4th pick? I already said oh no, I did the 3rd pick already. The Vikings had it, so I have the 4th pick and the 20th pick in this draft. Football team got the 5th pick. 6th pick was Jaguars, I think. Jaguars are 7 and 14. So who has the 6th pick? Eagles had the 6th pick. Eagles got the 6th pick. Do they go receiver? Nah, they picked up Brian Robinson. They good at receiver. They got 2 great tight ends over there. 3 great tight ends over there. Nah, really 2 great tight ends over there. Strange and Warren and Washington. I think the Eagles need to attack offensive line now. It's about that time. Attack the offensive line. This line terrible. They need to attack that line in the worst way. If I'm them, I'm spending my first 2 to 3 draft picks on line. I would do what the Bears did and go grab them superstars fast. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. That's what I would do if I was them. That old line fucking horrible over here. The Ravens have trade bait. That 4th can get traded real fast. Come up out of that 4th pick. The 5th pick is really a luxury pick for the Falcons. For the 4th, 5th, the 4th and 5th picks are luxury picks, honestly, for both these teams. So if come get the offer, put the offers on the table. If they right, we could talk. Simple as that. Steelers at 16, Texans at 9 and 30. They need their picks. If I'm the Texans, I'm trying to go dummies in the draft right now. Titans sitting at 8. Nice little spot too. They can go dummies here too. If I'm the Titans, I would look for another trade before I will tear the draft up. I would look for a trade to try to get an already built player right now, man. But I like George Pickens going to the Vikings right now. Fellas, that's in the league, man. Post your hot on the block players right now, man. You know, I know we in a divisional round, but it's still off season talk right now. Post your hot players. Matter of fact, DM me your hot players right now, man, so I could do a real talk later on today about those players that's on the block that's hot right now, and we'll talk about who will benefit, where they will fit at. You know what I'm saying? Where could they really fit at? So some of the trades I'm thinking about right now. Now, the last time Harold Burgers had a quarterback and a running back, he went to the playoffs right now. Now, I like his move with the Raiders. I like that move a lot. Flat out love it, right? But let's look at the roster over here. They need a quarterback in the worst way. All right, but none of these guys are it. Talia Tagovailoa about to lose his motherfucking abilities on 70 and 7. He about to come down there on normal. It's just no way he gonna better keep that shit. Simple as that. But I do think they need a running back, because here's why they need a running back. This guy about to go into his 4th season, actually 3rd season, and he only has 78 overall. Even though he got 94 speed, he hasn't been built right now. You're not going to better manage to play with a running back that's that low of an overall right now, with us being in season 5 on our way to season 6. You need a horse back there. You need somebody else's running back. Now you can get your running back better out the draft. With your first pick, with the 26th pick, you can get you a stud running back that'll come in with an 80+ overall and you could plug and play that guy, but then you still got to deal with him being a rookie. I think if the Burgers can get a running back to go along with Trevor Lawrence on his way here, they in a situation right now because, as you know, they got one of the best, if not the best receiver in the league, Anthony Schwartz. And then they got some pieces over here. So they got some speed. Vic Allen, a my player, can be a really good weapon if you start to use him right. Cam Brown still here, won't use him. But Rico Bussey, can he sign him back to another deal and keep that that size and speed going right now? So he got good receivers. You know, New England is good when they got a tight end. They need a tight end in a worse way right now. No tight end over here whatsoever. They got work to do over here. Now the line has been okay. They got some guys over here that can move some people that's in front of them right now. As you can see, they got a really solid line. Defensively, looking at left end, there's nobody over here at left end. He need help. Franz Hansard is okay, but not somebody we really be looking at like, wait a minute. He got some strength at D tackle, but I don't know if any of these guys are people that, you know what I mean, maybe these two guys are all right. So he got to address that. He got Kenneth Murray in free agency last year. He needs to get linebackers in the worst way right now, bro. Jordy Brooks played really well for him all year, but he need linebackers in the worst way. Now, at the cornerback position, he has Lattimore, Poole, Grimes, and he has Mikael Wright, one of the top 5 corners in the league, on his way over here as well, too. So the DB section is about to be really good over here. I do think he needs to address the safety. So he got a lot of needs right now. So he needed his picks in the worst way. So whether he gonna do it with those picks and trade for these positions, because he need help in the worst way right now over here, man. I think they are 2 seasons removed from getting back to a playoffs. So even with Trevor Lawrence coming over, if he doesn't do the right shit with the draft or with his picks, trading to get players to better plug and play right now, then he's gonna be another year or 2 out. Maybe even 3 seasons. He probably don't make it to the playoffs until we get damn near into August. With this roster right now, he got a lot of shit he got fixed over here right now, offensively and defensively. But the main thing is running back, tight end position on offense, but on defense it's the linebackers and the safety level. He got to work that shit, and that's just what he got to work with when it comes down to it. He got a first, a second, then he only have a 5th, 6th, and a 7th. So can he magically turn these? Because remember, this is the first pick of each round. So can he magically turn this 5th, 6th, and 7th into a 3rd? Something like that. Can he do something like that? Or can he take this 2nd and this 1st and go getting 4 players that's already in the league that he can plug and play? Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see his GM skills, because he was talking about he the best GM, best offseason move as made. He think he did it already, but it's still a lot of work. Just because Trevor coming over here doesn't mean Trevor coming over here to the 5th and 6th is already gone. They already went to the Colts. I forgot about that. So he got a 2nd, a 1st, and a 7th to better try to shake the move the tree. Can he do it? I don't know. We'll see. But Trevor Lawrence is coming over here to uncharted territory. Like, yo, bro, we got to build, and we're going to build with you. That's what they pretty much telling him right now. So let's see how that shit shakes up the tree right now. Who knows? Yeah. Now, with that being said, with Trevor Lawrence is out of there, we know Jalen Jones ain't the new quarterback over here. Does he feel like spending time on a 22-year-old that he can build from Jackson State? I don't know. Can he? He could if he wanted to, but I doubt it. I think they go quarterback right away unless they find them a quarterback in the league right now. Who wants the #1 pick? Or who wants not just the #1 pick? You don't have to get his #1 pick. You can still be sitting at 12 if you got a quarterback you don't want. Simple as that. Think about that. Now that I go back to the quarterback position and we're dealing with the Raiders going to need a quarterback, let's take a look at it. Mac Jones always supposed to have been on Superstar. I don't know why he's not. Ravens, you're not getting him at all. You might as well cancel that. He about to take over for Lamar. Lamar will be on the block before Willis will. You got Sam Howard already on Superstar, 83 with 95 throw power. Backup quarterback that can come play. Shit, I wouldn't even be surprised if we go get a Kellen Mond. Can you get a Kellen Mond and plug and play where you ain't got to build a rookie right away? Go get a Kellen Mond, got good speed, nice throw power. Shit, I can see that happening. What else over here? Nah. Damn, bro, the Steelers ain't gonna come up off of nobody. Now, would the #1 pick work for somebody like this guy right here, Kyle McCoy? Because he ain't coming up off of Jaden Daniels. But could you give him the #1 pick for the #1 quarterback in last year's draft? that's being a backup right now, that might not be a bad situation. Because you do it like this, you got to think about it. This is the card game you play. You know what? If I give the Steelers the #1 pick for Kyle McCord, he's not a person that I'm worrying about beating me in the playoffs, or you know what I'm saying, like that. He's still a ways away to be able to get to those promised lands. So he's not in the way. I'm trading him in the AFC, trading a pick in the AFC, giving him the #1 pick, but he's not a factor on my radar. So it doesn't hurt him giving that #1 pick up to a team like this. But coming to get my quarterback and giving that #1 pick up, you fucked. Don't do that. Texans got a couple quarterbacks over here. Deshaun Watson dropped, but you got C.J. Stroud still sitting right here. They starting Zach Wilson. Here's another quarterback, C.J. Stroud, sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? A swap first. You come get the 12th, give me C.J. Stroud, and I'll give you the 20. I'll take your last pick. Like, here you go. This is the move. My bad. Didn't mean to be on fire. So you sitting at 9, so you can't have the #1 pick plus C.J. Stroud ain't worth it. But you give me my pick back. I'll give you the 12th picks. We both still picking the first round. I get my quarterback. You know what I'm saying? These are moves we can make right now. But, you know, who knows? Okay. Or you be a fucking G, take that #1 pick, go get that quarterback in the draft, and then do your damn thing with it. Start and show us that who you are. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. The Vikings ain't got nobody you can back up for. The Bears ain't got nobody you can get. The Bengals got a guy sitting right here. I doubt they trading Derek King whatsoever. Is Derek King worth the #1 quarterback? I mean, #1 spot though. Would you go would you give up the #1 pick for Derek King? That would be the question. The Bills got one quarterback on the roster. The Broncos got Jared Garantano. He'll go a good spot. Take Jared Garantano for him for the 12th pick. Now you got a quarterback that's already ready made to be built, plug and play. Y'all niggas be doing a lot of little shit together, little sidebars and all that shit. Go get your quarterback. Or you can come to the Browns and shake the tree up and go get the guy, Jake Garcia. Plug and play. You know what I'm saying? 80 HP, 90 XL. This guy's dual threat for sure. Mr. Jake Garcia. So I like that. Let's see what he does. Who knows? You can stay put, draft where you at, 1 and 12, get you a stud quarterback at 12 or 1, but take the risk to not get the quarterback at 1 because somebody else can get him because he's there. It's 1 in the draft. We'll see. I don't know. That's just me. You know, I talk, but we have some good moves being made right now. The 49ers are shaking up the tree right now as well. It goes two ways. Is he getting dump offs or he getting guys that's going to put him in a position to win? That's the question. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But we'll talk about it. Again, fellas, post those guys that you think are good, that's good trade spots right now, so we could have a nice little real talk a little later on about it. All right, fellas, this is AntHits, the franchise guru. The playoffs is in effect right now. The NFC side is done. We're waiting on the AFC side to be played right now. I'll post my time schedule once I talk to Falk in a group me chat. All right, fellas, AntHits, enjoy your Memorial Day, man. Holla at me.